everybody. I'm Joey.
I'm Lori.
I'm Caden.
And we are going to do a short video. And first of all, we want to say thank you to all you out there listening, and we hope you have a happy Thanksgiving. Today, I am thankful for my wife and my son. I'm thankful for our family. Caden, you want to share something you're thankful for?
So, recently, got adopted. So I'm thankful for that. I'm also thankful for food.
Food. Food's good.
Because without food, well.
And I'm thankful for our adoption. I'm thankful for the judge and the court that helped us in the adoption process, and it was a smooth process. All right, your turn,
Mom.
I'm thankful for our family and for a week off of school. Relax. Try to get ahead.
And I'm thankful for our church, and I'm thankful for the freedom we have to worship Jesus Christ. And another thing I'm thankful for is I am thankful for the Bible. Today we're going to talk. Me and Caden going to talk about the Bible, and we're going to do a special YouTube video on the Bible. So stay. All right, yeah. So we're going to talk about the Bible today, and I got a particular Bible here that you can see. It's hardbound. Here, touch that. It's hardbound. Hit it. Yep, hardbound. See, made that sound. And this Bible is special because when I was a teenager in Kentucky, we used to do Bible drills. They call them sword drills, and that was a big thing. We had competitions, and this is an official Bible drill. Bible because it's got hardbound and it don't have any tabs. Okay, so we're going to talk about the Bible today, and me and Caden and I, proper English, sorry, we're going to talk about different versions of the Bible, different formats of the Bible. I mean, you would think the Bible's the Bible, but there's a lot of special different versions out there. And you know what? Some people got upset recently because Donald Trump made his own Bible version. And I don't have it. I've looked at it, and maybe I just need to find a copy and pick it up and see what's so special about the Donald Trump Bible. People are mad because he added the Constitution and the Bill of Rights and whatever else. I don't know. I don't know if it's got like the MAGA agenda in it or something. It may be kind of crazy, but people are mad. I say, if you want to get the Trump Bible, get the Trump Bible. But we're going to talk about some Bibles that are kind of like that. They got different things added to them, different themed Bibles. So, first of all, thank you for watching our YouTube video. What do we always say?
Oh.
I forget.
Smash that like button.
Yeah.
Hit the comments.
Yes.
No, make comments. Subscribe. Like button.
Yeah. Because we want this channel to grow so we can inform you and you can ask us questions and we can help you and we can help each other. So like our video, subscribe to us, leave comments,
Notifications.
and let everybody else know your notifications because we're going to in the future start scheduling our shows. So anyways, Caden, start us off. What kind of Bible you have here?
Today, this is a family Bible.
Family Bible.
We have this in the center of our coffee table.
That's right. It's got big words on it.
It's the New King James Version.
So what would we use that Bible for?
This one is if it's... Well, we don't really use it.
Sit around the coffee table and as a family, maybe?
Yeah.
Tell stories.
This
It's for kids.
This is for kids.
Yeah.
Because it has different pictures and stuff in it. This is Solomon.
Solomon.
This is Solomon.
Yep.
Well, the depiction of Solomon.
What particular version is that?
New King James.
New King James. Okay, good. So I recommend everybody have one of these on their coffee table. Show them that again. Coffee table. This is the coffee table Bible.
I've had this for
a long time.
Yep. 20 years.
Okay.
So
I'm next. Which one am I going to do next? I'm going to do this one. This is the Airman's Bible. You see that? The Airman's Bible. And they make a military Bible and an Army Bible and a Navy Bible. They make a policeman's Bible and a fireman's Bible.
Yeah.
So this is cool. And the actual translation version is the Holman Christian Standard, which is a more modern, more updated. And it's kind of like that version. The Christian Standard is more of how we speak today. It's down to our level. I think it's a good version. If you want the most accurate version for us today that we can read, and it ain't got to be word for word 100% literal, but close and understandable. Christian Standard is a good one. And this is the Air Force version. In the back, it's got some military quotes and Department of the Air Force seal, and it's got a lot of cool things in here. So, how should a warrior pray? So, if you are a military person, this is the kind of a Bible you like. Okay, Caden, next.
Which one am I gonna do next? Let's do this one. So this one is a NIV version.
Very popular.
Very popular.
Been around for a while. But controversial. You know why it's controversial?
No.
It is the New International Version is controversial because it omits certain verses and words and all kinds of stuff. So like go to if you go to like the last chapter of Mark, a lot of it's omitted. And people get mad. They say the New International Version is evil. Actually, it's not evil because the New International Version uses a more modern, more updated Greek text. Maybe one day we'll talk about all that. What does it end
Where
on?
it cuts off right there.
What's the last verse?
20.
Does it have any kind of like, what's that say there?
8. The earliest manuscripts of some other ancient witnesses do not have Mark 16, 9 through 20.
Yeah, so here's the deal. As somebody that's been studying the Greek text and learning the Greek language and the history of the formation of the Bible, I can tell you that I firmly believe that the New International Version is probably more accurate than the rest. You know, but there are other versions like the ESV and the NASB that will put certain verses in parentheses saying that the newer manuscripts say that these passages probably don't have enough manuscript evidence, so they probably shouldn't have been there. NIV just leaves them out. And a lot of people don't like it. They just leave them out, What do you think about them Bible verses not being there? Some people get mad, but NIV said, we're leaving them out. So that's for a topic for another debate. Okay, let me go. I got it. Here it is. This is a marriage Bible from Family Life. So inside here, it's I think it's a New King James. This is the New King James version. So the actual words of the Bible are no different than any other Bible. But what we have in here are like devotionals for husbands and wives and different things. So this is a good Bible, the Family Marriage Bible. Okay, Caden, what you got next?
This one I use pretty much all the day. This one is a CSB soft cover. It is a teen study Bible.
Teen Study Bible.
It has a bunch of like study notes, different devotions. It's called Respond. So it's like it talks about like the most important part of that passage, and it takes it into full text.
Would you recommend somebody buy this?
3 kids, yes. For your teenagers,
if you're serious about studying the Bible?
Use this. Good.
Okay. So good. I got another one here. So we're going to look at some Greek text stuff here. So Greek text. So this is, there it says the New Testament. That's what that says in Greek. That says the New Testament. And this is what some people call the Textus Receptus. It's actually a copy of the Textus Receptus. It's a reproduction of the Textus Receptus, which is the text that was used to make the King James Version. Okay, so this is the original Greek text from 1598 that was used to make the King James Version. So, and we're going to take this 1611 King James Version. I'm just going to open up some random page. Okay, can you see this?
Nope.
Let's go right here. Well, this is, you know what this is? The Apocrypha. The original King James Version had something called the Apocrypha. You ever heard of the Apocrypha?
No.
It's those extra books that the Catholics have in their Bible that Protestants say, we don't want no Apocrypha in our book. Well, if you read the original 1611, it's got the Apocrypha in there. So let's get out of the Apocrypha. Let's look at something else. Let's look at Yep, there's the Apocrypha.
Parables of the Feed.
Yep. What's that say?
The Flong Man.
And what's that say? He owned us a figny. Parable of the feed. You know what that feed really is?
Seed.
Seed. That's right. Because this is hard to read. For as Eonis was 3 days and 3 nights in the whale's belly,
So shall
Sony of man be 3
Sonny of Man.
days and 3 nights in the heart of the earth.
The men of
Um,
Nayu.
Ninue. So
Yeah.
this is the language. You know what we're reading about. And look, I'm sorry if we're laughing, but this is how the original 1611 sounds. It's Old English and it's different. So this is not a Bible that I read. This is what I call my museum piece. I set that on my shelf and I say, hey, look, we got a 500-year-old Bible that nobody reads, but they say they do. And a lot of people say, you 1611 King James is the only one. Well, I say, good luck reading it. And so it corresponds to this Greek text. Okay, Caden, show us another Bible. How about that?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one,
Children's International.
the children's book, children's Bible.
And that's a good Bible. When we were in Sunday
Kids.
school, in like when we taught third grade, that's the Bible we taught.
And this one has pictures too.
Right.
This is Noah and the Ark.
And it's a
No.
very good, and the
This is-
translation they have is really good to understand.
Sorry, this is the parting of the Red Sea. This is where Moses had the power, or rather the power of God. With God
think
with
that's a
him,
good Bible?
And he struck the waters and
Do you think that's a good Bible? That's a good Bible.
kids, yes.
For kids. It's a good translation for kids. So, and here's another one here. This is a keyword study.
NASBA.
Yep. NASB. And it has Hebrew and Greek reference. So what I like about this Bible is it has a abbreviated Hebrew dictionary and an abbreviated Greek dictionary in the back. And it has footnotes that say a certain word has a number, and you look back in the back. It's got like a Greek and Hebrew concordance where you can look up the words, and it helps me whenever I'm trying to translate and trying to do my Greek and Hebrew studies. I like this Bible. This is a keyword study, Greek and Hebrew. I like that one. All right, Caden.
This one I use all the time. This is my Bible that I use. I take it to church. I take it to church camp. I take it everywhere I go. This is a note-taking Bible. And it's also a CSB. So Christian Standard Bible. So this one is, let's see if I can find one of my pages that has a bunch of, yeah, like, they have little side notes so you can take notes on. This was my mom's Bible before I started using it, so she had a bunch of notes in it.
So why would you want to use a Bible like this?
So if you're someone who reads and wants to take a note about something, you use this and say, okay, draw a little line, write whatever you had down. Or whatever you thought.
Keep talking about it.
Wow, he's getting something. There's the one that everybody now uses.
The Bible app.
The Bible app.
The Bible app. That's right. Good. Hey, good one. I like the Bible app.
Yes. The one.
So
reason
you're
why I
on the go.
Yeah, on the go, or you're on your phone all the time.
Yep. The Bible app. Okay, so back to me. So now I'm going to talk about the Greek New Testament. So this is the newer Greek New Testament, which is based upon a lot of other newer research, archaeological finds, and manuscript studies that are much more reliable than what we had before. So basically, not that, I appreciate the work that guys like Erasmus, Decidius, and those guys did in the 1500s. They made a Greek text from the manuscripts that they had available to them. Now we have much more availability. We have thousands of more manuscripts than we had before. So now this is actually from like 30 or 40 years ago. They're actually newer Greek text versions now. And this Greek text is one of the sources used for all the newer versions. So you have two, what you call camps of Greek text. You got this one, which was used for the King James version, and you got this one, and the other versions that correspond to this that are used for all the newer versions. So King James version, this is one of the modernized King James Bibles that it's in modern English. It's not in the old English, but all of the King James versions come off this one. Everything else, name a version, New American Standard, ESV, NASB, yep, Christian Standard, all of them come off of this Greek text. All of them do. So, one of my favorite versions, this is the one I use. This is the New American Standard 1995 edition. All that means is in 1995 they updated the New American Standard. There's actually a 2020 edition, but I don't use that. I don't have anything against it, but I do a lot of Greek studies and I do a lot of Greek words, analytical charts and translations. And I have found the way I see the Greek text is the same way the New American Standard 1995 sees it. And so this is the one I'm sticking with. And this one is what I call a paragraph form Bible. So you see this? It's a paragraph form. There's no references and there's no margins. It's just in paragraph form. And the numbers are very small. So this is the one, this is called my clean Bible. I don't mark in it. I don't have the pages. So this is whenever I'm presenting at the church or Sunday school. This is what I use. Okay. Go ahead, Caden.
This one is my mom's Bible. It's a woman's study Bible. So if you're a woman out there, this one's good for you because it
Show
has
this right here.
She has hers tabbed.
Yep.
Where's it at? There it is.
What do tabs show?
Tabs. They are like
All the Bible books.
wrong way.
Books. So
Yeah.
what are the tabs good for?
Like Daniel, quick, grab it, bam.
So if you don't memorize the Bible, like I don't memorize all the books anymore. I used to.
I do. So
if I said find Habakkuk, there it is. You can find the tab.
I was supposed to have those little drive.
Yep.
Let's see. This one has like maps of like where you're at. It also has like stuff about it in the beginning, right here.
Cards. Okay. Good. Okay. Now I'm going to show a specialized Bible. This is from a guy named Kenneth Wuest. Kenneth Wuest is a Greek scholar, and he's got a set of Greek word studies, and this is his expanded translation. So this is kind of like the OG paraphrase. You know what paraphrase is, like the Message or the Amplified? This is the guy that was paraphrasing long before that. But he's what you call a super literal translation, where it takes the word and expands on it to give it a greater meaning. So if you want to know a super technical meaning, this is like a super technical paraphrase.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a super technical paraphrase, this guy, Kenneth Wuest, expanded translation. Okay. Let me talk about this one, and then we're gonna talk about one more that we're gonna spend the next few minutes talking on. This is the MacArthur Study Bible. The version is ESV. I recommend you get a good study Bible, mainly from a person that is trustworthy. And to be honest, I have a hard time thinking of a lot of people that I would trust. Maybe like, it's gonna be hard. John MacArthur. He's the only one that comes to mind. I would say Steve Lawson, but he's gotten himself in trouble. And who was the other guy? Tony Evans. I guess Tony Evans in some kind of trouble. So I like Tony Evans. If you got a Tony Evans Bible, keep it. But the only person I know of that's been preaching and teaching for years is John MacArthur. I haven't heard any people scandal on John MacArthur. I love this study Bibles. He's got abbreviated commentaries, and
ESV.
You can trust just about everything John MacArthur says. Do I agree with everything? No, but you can trust what John MacArthur says. This is a good study Bible. Okay, Caden, We got one more Bible to look at.
Since you showed a special Bible,
Yep.
I'm gonna show a special Bible. This is the Apologetic Study Bible
Yep.
for students.
Yep. For teens and college age kids, right?
Yes.
Okay. And
Can
who
you-
is the editor on this one?
The editor of this Bible is Sean McDowell.
Sean McDowell. Okay.
Used.
Yep. It's been well used.
Well used. So yeah, Sean McDowell.
And you got this at summer camp thing, right? Yeah, summer camp
So,
in Northwest Arkansas. Camp Siloam Springs. He got that. Wasn't Sean McDowell speaking there that day? He was speaking at that camp. Sean McDowell was. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. It's been a long time.
It's been a long time.
Like 4 or 5 years ago. So this is a very good. It's got study aids and
Hex notes in it.
Yeah, I saw that.
Or UFOs real?
yeah,
Yes.
and it gives a biblical perspective on things. So it's a very good apologetic. Now look, I'm gonna caveat this here from recent events. Now, I am not gonna tell him to throw that Bible away, and I'm not gonna tell him to quit following Sean McDowell on YouTube or whatever. But I'm gonna caution you. If you don't know who Sean McDowell is, I want to know more about this Sean McDowell. Well, I can tell you right now, he is a good friend of David Platt, and him and David Platt have been seen a lot lately. And I'm not a big fan of David Platt for several reasons. Number one, David Platt pushes that critical race theory, and he led to the breakup of his McLean Bible Church. So I have seen and heard and read a lot that Sean McDowell, unfortunately, is palled up with David Platt. So, but he got a good Bible here. Show it one more time, and then we're gonna fade out. Yep. Okay. So, I know there's a lot there. So, hey, if you have a favorite Bible that's not listed here, let me know. There's a lot. I heard there was the Fire Bible. I heard that was a pretty good one. Somebody said they have a Fire Bible. Stay away from the Mormon Bibles. Stay away from the New World Translation. That's what the Jehovah's Witnesses use. Catholic Bible, not a Catholic. I'm not going to knock it. But if you're a Protestant, Baptist, whatever, you probably don't want to use that because it might be confusing. But if you're a good Catholic, maybe tell me what's your favorite Catholic Bible, or is there such a thing as different Catholic Bibles? What else? Do you know of any Bibles that you would say that's a bad version? I don't know.
Well, for me, I don't really understand the King James versions. It's like really hard for me to understand
It's
it.
antiquated. You know what antiquated means? It's outdated. It's
It's old English.
Yeah, the King James Bible was written in an older time, and it is very, very trustworthy. I'm not going to knock the King James Version, but the wording and the language is like Shakespeare's. It sounds like Shakespeare, right?
Mhm.
And so if you like the King James Version,
Use it.
stay with it. But don't be a King James only person.
Yeah. Fan out.
Don't
Fan out
say-
the other ones.
So, I'm going to tell you, if you're one of those that say the King James only, you got that one here, that 1611.
No, you have it.
Well,
No, I have it.
anyway, if you say the King James Version is the only one we should use, 1611. Well, first I'd say, go ahead and try to read this thing. Get you one of these 1611 editions and try to read it. And you'll say, this ain't right. It is right.
Wilt thou break ye a life during to and fro, and wilt thou pursue the driest of all?
Okay, that's good.
Try.
Anyway, look,
Try.
500 years ago, this was common language. 500 years in the future, we're going to say, boy, 2024, them people were whack. I don't understand what they're saying. The woke and yeet and whatever else they say out there, fussing and based. And we say a lot of dumb stuff that people don't understand, but we understand the culture. But in the 1600s and the 1500s, they had a different language. If you want to try to read that and understand it, then by all means do it. But if you want to read the NASB or the NIV or the American Standard, a New Living Translation, if
Go
you
ahead.
want to read a paraphrase, do it.
Go ahead.
I caution you on some of the paraphrases. There are some bad ones out there but they paraphrase is a storytelling book.
Yes.
And sometimes you can go too far with the story it's not really, it kind of drifts away from the original meaning.
Mhm.
So I kind of caution against that. I heard the Message is okay. The Amplified Bible, I heard that was okay.
Mhm.
But I like sticking with the original Bibles. So if you have any questions or comments, please do, and hit the like button and subscribe. And so, hey, we're gonna try to schedule a Bible. We owe them that obeying your parents. Well, no, yeah, we're gonna try that next week. We're gonna try to schedule that obey your parents. So and he's gonna tell you all about that. So we are keeping it real.
For Christ.
See ya.